Hello there, gang. Devere here. Just playing a little of Abducted. It's a early access on Steam. It's a sort of, I don't know, really more of a puzzler exploration game set on an alien spaceship, or so the description tells us. So let's have a little look what we get preference wise. The UI is pretty ugly. There's a fair few amounts. I don't know why it keeps changing resolution. You do get a fair few settings, and as you'll see shortly enough, you need them. All the bloom and motion blur off. And there's your controls, which you can also rebind, which is a good thing. So let's have a see what else we get. I'm not quite sure what this quick guide's about. Doesn't seem to do a lot. So I'll just continue from where I was. It's quite near the beginning of the game. Load times are at least not too bad. So this is our protagonist. We have an arm which we can interact with by pressing R.
What would you like to talk about?
Just the first problem, you get the feeling this might be made for VR. There's just tutorial things there, so we ignore him for the time being. So graphics. Not exactly the most stellar. It does do a relatively good job of feeling alienish. So yes, if it's glowing, you can sort of just click your middle mouse button to interact with it.
I've configured our energy to dispense a charged blast from your head. It's not very powerful, but it might be enough to kill these creatures.
That's our shooting. That seems to be them all, I believe. Right, so who are you? See, who are you, friend? Very kind, blah blah blah. My people went ahead and afraid of them. There's a monster stalking us. Friendly, blah blah blah. Survive, me people survivalists. It's not my own mod that much. Let's go on to the monster bit. Monster beasts in behind the chambers. At doorway over there, my people, my family went ahead. If rent out beast to fear for their lives, he is vicious and has eaten more than a few of my people. You shouldn't have got in that chamber then, should you? Idiots. Just think it makes me sad all over again. Where is this beast? Just in the corridor there. No, it's a bit of a maze. Let's see. It's right. It seems like a mission. So yes, it's not the most graphically stunning game. The biggest problem is how little Miss Bus here handles. You probably might not be able to see it here so much. The controls are incredibly cumbersome. Oh, and there's also the dream world kind of thing. If you press V, for some reason you go into this little glowing orb thing and you can find glyphs and such like to give you information. Apparently, I'm not sure what information it's supposed to be giving me. But there aren't any in this bit. I suppose once we got trying to kill the monster. So it's an intriguing idea. It's been on early access for a little while now. But it is just this. She really does handle like a bus. We do have a shield as well. Alright, so where's this beast? Is that a beast? No. go up that way somewhere. Got the usual sprint. Ah, that'll be the beast. Perhaps should have waited till I was on. Could have gone better. So yes, it has its action sequences. Am I going the right way here? Yes, yes we are. Mind you, we're coming from that side in there, okay? But yeah, she really does handle like a bus. I'm not joking about this. And this is one of the things that makes it quite frustrating experience. Oh, no, can't just zap him from up here. Let's hope his weakness is laser beams. Laser beams to the sort of back mainly. Seems to be a bit of a recharge time now. Hard to say if this is doing anything or not. I'm supposed to try and let's have a quick look in the dreamscape, see if there's anything that can help out. Nice, he's rather unconcerned. That's good. I'm supposed to
These structures are large amounts of energy. They also appear damaged. It focus energy strength all this charge.
Right, got it. So I can figure out what to do here. I'll kind of head that way towards that. Oh, that didn't go quite what I was planning. No. Nah, that's my fault. I hit the wrong button. It's a bit awkward having your main button interact as your middle mouse button. Right, so we just got to try and drag him back there and blast him when he's nearby. That's easy enough. On. Oh, come on. Let's see that. Oh, I see the wrong button again. We've got to get him underneath there by the looks of it. I've over noticed we're trying to do a sort of drive-by here. This would be a lot better if she... Oh, we ran into a wall. That's not good. Yes. These controls really are quite cumbersome for this sort of moment. If ever there's a game that needed to be first person, this would be it. So let's have another crack at trying to bring him down. Come on, just drop him down. Perhaps it's close enough there. No, this is going to have to be... That was... See, I didn't really want to drop off... Dead again. She really does steer like an absolute bus, which is not what you need for these sort of fine... pursuit moments. So yeah, it's an intriguing idea. It really is let down by these absolutely cumbersome controls and not particularly stellar graphics. I mean, originally it was apparently an iOS game. The developers apparently rebuilding it in Unreal. So there, it takes a massive arcing turn. That's not what I need right now. Oh, damn it! I keep pressing the this stupid middle mouse button. Oh. One more crack at it, one more crack at it. Come on then, son, let's do this. Oh, we've got him on. Right, hopefully. Has that done him already? Just the one? Oh well, there we go. Ah. Success.
Despite appearances, he's not actually dead. If you look closely, you can see him.
What the hell?
Curious, he sleeps.
I didn't even touch anything, it just bounced me back. Ah, yeah, there's also some slightly glitchy issues in this game. It is early access. I don't think we'll conclude our dealings here, gang. It is just really these cumbersome controls that stop it being quite an enjoyable experience. The idea's interesting enough, but you can see there she turns around, turning circle of a battleship. Realistic? Possibly, yes, but we've got some fine jumping to be done in places. Not such a great idea. Come on. See, even there I almost walked over the edge because the way the camera was angled. Don't go too close because I don't want to...
Despite appearances, he's not actually dead. If you look closely, you can see him breathing. Curious, he sleeps with his eyes open.
Are you joking? No, I do not want to load the last checkpoint. So yes, it's an interesting idea let down by terrible controls. Make it first person dev, dude. It's still early access. Go for traditional first person controls, it would be a lot more playable. But at the moment, I can't really get into it that much because of just how frustrating, as I say, even earlier on, there's a couple of little minor jumping points and I died about 6 times just trying to do that. Again, just because of how cumbersome she is. And you try, those little hexagonal pillars you saw, you try to stand on those. There's no direct save or load. Not sure what this is about. Just allows me to delete files. Very strange. So it's a slightly cumbersome UI, incredibly cumbersome actual live game controls that make it a frustrating experience rather than one of exploration and intrigue. As I say, developer dude, just make this first person, and this would actually be quite enjoyable. But at the moment, just find it, yeah, it's just far too cumbersome to be thoroughly enjoyable. But as I say, it is early access, so again, as usual, I'll return to it maybe at a later time if a big update comes along and addresses the handling issues. But for the moment, I just find it far too frustrating for an exploration game. No matter how intriguing the story might be, and doesn't make up for it when you, well, as you just saw there, I didn't even touch anything, it just jumped me randomly into the abyss. Not cool. So anyway, gang, thanks for watching the video. This was, what did I say the game was called again? I can't even remember. My memory's getting so bad. Abducted, of course it was. This was Abducted. Early access, got potential, needs work on handling. So anyway guys, I hope you found this video useful or interesting in some way. As ever, do not forget to like, comment and subscribe to let me know that you are alive. And I shall see you all next time. Bye now.